Well, right now, firefighters are preparing for the return of gusty winds in their battle against the deadly Los Angeles wildfires after making progress in containing them on Saturday.
A lot of families in LA are affected by the fires. Tell CNN about what they faced leaving those flames and the heartbreaking return home to find their homes are just gone.
I took my son, we ran to the car, and he was scared. He was crying. I was scared.
It's okay, sweetie.
Trying to, be calm and try to get out of the Palisades as fast as we could.
I dropped to my knees and I just started praying. Please, God, please just save my house.
I'm ready to jump into the ocean. All the firemen, they got the hell out of here. They evacuated quickly. I should have followed suit.
We started piling up the tourists in the back of my car. I checked with my husband. I couldn't see him. There was so much smoke. I checked with him. Do you have all of them? And he said, I think so. And we just left.
And he was walking around with his lantern in the house. Chase and I were talking to him. We were on FaceTime. And he said, he'll be fine. I'll be here when you guys come back. He was in his bed when I found him.
It was so fast. A friend was able to go to the neighborhood once it had completely burned down and send us a video. And that's when we found out for sure.
The idea of trying to figure out where we're going to be for the next month, where we're going to have this baby. We had so many friends and a massive support group there that I was really, really planning to lean on. And losing them is like, it's almost harder than losing our home.
I probably only have a dozen or so homes in my census tract. It's like half the town is gone. It's just too overwhelming. We're just living with clothes on our back and lucky to have friends that are bringing us in.
I think everybody just needs to understand that they've done their best. And, as long as they're with their family and they have their lives, life is long. And I think we have that to look forward to.
The trauma from these fires will affect hundreds of thousands of people in Los Angeles and likely beyond. When the fires are contained, they could be among the most costly and significant urban fires in American history. So how are the people there in Los Angeles and elsewhere supposed to cope with the trauma they faced? Joining me now is licensed clinical social.
See, first of all, I want to, what's the right word? Empathize with people that lost their houses in Los Angeles. I hope I pronounce it right. In California, these past few days, wildfire. People also lost their life. I think they said the number of people that died have increased to, is it 10 or 13 so far? And I don't know if the fire has been stopped from spreading. It's tragedy, but I also want to add that this could have been prevented. I'm not saying the fire wouldn't have started. Let's assume it was not arson, that it was natural disaster. But there's no way this should have been stopped. Controlled or managed, as in prevent it from escalating to this point. That was, it might sound very harsh, but this is what you guys voted for. Unfortunately, some of the victims, people that lost their houses or their lives in this fire, probably didn't vote for Democrat, but majority of Californians, they voted for these people who are their leaders, because it was intentional to things that are supposed to stop, are supposed to use to stop or control this kind of disaster. We are intentionally, by their leaders, stopped. Or kind of, I won't say frustration or something, as in, it was as if either they intentionally wanted to do it or they didn't just care. Things that we are put in place to ensure this kind of things do not happen or get out of hand like it did. They were cancelled, stopped, or basically that's it, cancelled or stopped. I mean, the mayor of LA, the woman, I mean, she even, what did they say? They said she cut budget from the fire service of LA. She cut about, is it 19 million or 20 million from there? That's what I heard. Don't know how true it is, but a lot of people are saying so. Even the head of fire service of LA, also a woman, they say yeah, there was a budget cut. So instead of them to have money to be able to make sure they be able to carry out their services in a time like this, the person who is in charge, the mayor, cut those budgets and say, hey, instead of giving you people this amount, they say, you know what, I'm taking it to go and do what? Hey, LGBTQ, maybe you guys need it more. Oh, transgender, oh, you people, you need it more. So I don't know what she did with those millions of dollars. And then the governor of California also had that, because this is not a new thing in California, it's always there. Every now and then you hear, oh, fire broke out and burned some streets or wildlife, some lands in California, name it. So you should be always prepared, just like Florida that knows that every once in a while there will be kind of call it, is it tsunami or flood? I think something like that will always happen. But in this case, I mean, it's not tsunami, so meaning that it's fire. There's a way you can control it. Even though they say, oh, it has because of the wind, was blowing it. Like I said, in this case, there was not even water. Like the fire service people were saying, no water at all. No water to use. Because for some reasons, the governor removed all the water, closed so many dams where there has water storage that they would have used for this kind of thing. All for what? And then unfortunately, even the fire service in LA, they became woke and said they no longer want white men. So they started employing more women, more black, or what they call DEI. What's the full meaning? Something equity, inclusion. Diversity, equity, inclusion. I hope I got it right. They started employing more. I mean, what do you expect a woman to do? It's very funny. What will a woman do in that kind of thing? Yeah, maybe employ women to stay in the office, fine. But out there in the field, under that kind of pressure, fire is blasting, blazing. Someone needs to carry heavy, high pressure water, something that I know that if you put it on, it can throw you back. With all the heat and everything, knowing that you are going out there to risk your life. Women are not built for that, biologically. Who is going to carry another woman, maybe that's fainted because of smoke? Can they carry a huge, heavy human being? They have that strength. Or maybe somebody, a tree fell or something, a big object fell on a human being, when they, as they were trying to evacuate people. And fire is still raging on, coming close to where the person is. Who is going to be able to leave that object? Women, do they have that kind of physical strength? They will just be there doing what? Looking at the person. Yeah, but no, they will rather hire women that hire men to go and stop fire. Those are the problems. That's why I say at the end of the day, you guys voted for this. You want weak or people who are incompetent to handle this kind of things. Politicians who are pandering to stupid ideologies, who wants to make every place weak. Even fire service, that place does not need any sign of weakness because it's basically like military. Yeah, well, that's happened. It's unfortunate, but that's what democracy brings about. Those people, those are leaders that made decisions or policies that cause this mess. Like I said, I'm not saying the fire, there's no way the fire will not start. But why will it be able to get out of hand like this? There's no water to stop it. So you people voted people that made those decisions, even when there were things already in place to prevent this kind of escalation or catastrophe. You voted people that went there and stopped, removed those things that were put in place. That's what you wanted. That's happened. So let that, see, my point is, let it be a lesson to other people. It's no longer about the people that suffer this. And nobody is wishing or laughing at those people or wishing it on anybody. But let that be a lesson to other people. Election might come up tomorrow. Let this be a lesson for you to choose to know how to make your vote or cast your vote. If you want to continue to play, hey, diversity is our strength. No, continue. Your house might be the next property, as if you survive it, might be the next. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and watch out for more videos.